Mason Weaver. Welcome to the program. We are live here Saturday morning, 2018. I think it's about the 10th of November, a few days after the election, and all we have now is stress, recounts and cheating and destruction and anger and frustration. That's what we should be doing. Now I want you all to sit back today. This is November the 10th. Sit back and reflect. Reflect about how you feel right now. They have taken back Congress. They're threatening to impeach the president. They want to subpoena all the records to expose as much about Trump negatively as they can. And there's a lot of stress in your heart, in your mind. But you're not persuaded against Trump. You're not persuaded against your beliefs. You're not saying, well, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we need to surrender to the powers that are right now. No, you're determined to win the next election. You're determined to win the next vote. You have not been dissuaded from your belief system. And that's how they are. We won the election in 2016. They went to war. They went to the streets. They demonstrated. They made everything negative, hoping that the weak ones among us will say, well, we want to have peace and we want everyone to love us. And so they seem so convinced that we were wrong. Maybe we need to, and I'm hearing in the news. I'm hearing people will say, on our side, will say, well, both sides need to come together. No, both sides are not attacking each other in restaurants. Both sides are not confronting our talk show hosts at home. Both sides are not shooting our members at baseball practice. Both sides are not talking about blowing the White House up or rioting in the streets and burning up limousines. Both sides are not doing this. But we try to be fair. We say, well, both sides have to work together. No, we do not have to work together. One side has to win. But I want you to think about where you are right now. Take inventory of your stress level right now. They have won the Congress, and they may steal the Senate. If they're going to convince you to surrender, are you going to sit back and surrender, folks? When they lose the elections, it's the same determination on their part. They will not give up. They won't say, well, conservatives won, maybe we should start listening to them. Our efforts stopped, did not change, so maybe we should change our efforts. They will never, ever change, and neither will we. But the idea that we all have to come together, we all got to come together. I keep hearing that nonsense. When have we all came together? When? When was it? It wasn't always this stressful. Yes, it was. It wasn't always this painful. Yes, it was. Well, it wasn't always this divided. We're a divided nation now, Mason. We're a divided nation. When have we not been divided? Well, they're lying, Mason. They're lying. That's what liars do. So yes, they won back Congress. We still have a lot of work to do. First thing we got to do is make them and realize that they are not the loyal opposition. They hate you. Haven't they demonstrated enough to you that they hate you? Have they shown enough to you that they hate you? You and I are into a spiritual battle. It's not a battle of personal political beliefs. It is a spirit of evil, and it's a spirit of darkness. It is a spirit of deception. It is headed up by the spirit of the accuser. They're always accusing you. Open your Bibles up for a minute and look up the accuser. Who is the accuser? That's their leader. And once you understand it, you see why there are four things like death, destruction, slavery, miserable. That's why they support people who are brokenhearted and broken spiritually. They are the party of the accuser. They constantly accuse you. They never tell you anything positive about conservatives. We're mean, we're racist, we're sexist, we're all kind of isms you can think of, because they are accusing, and we end up stop discussing the facts and start discussing whether they're true or not. So here's what we gotta do, folks. Take inventory. How you feel today, they felt after the November 2016 election. And they got up and they got back to work. And don't forget, Obama, if I remember correctly, Obama spent 6 years without control of Congress. He got a whole lot of mess and nonsense done. This idea about the impeachment, it is designed to make you nervous and scared. Congress cannot get Trump out of office. Congress cannot remove Trump. As long as he stays behind Trump, it does not matter what they do. So I'm not concerned about it. Concerned about losing the Senate. We have to fight back. You know, when Al Gore tried to steal the election, Republicans, especially young men, they marched into Florida and literally kick the doors open at those election cycles while they're counting the votes. Literally kick the doors open. We got the courts now. They're going to find some simple wimpy judges to give them their way for a couple of motions, but eventually it will get to the Court of Decision, the Supreme Court, and we'll probably save most of these seats, if not all of them. The stress level, folks, I just want to have a short video to tell you about it. It's useless. The stress, the peace will not come until the Prince of Peace comes. You will not have harmony until the Prince of Peace comes. They will not like you until the Prince of Peace comes and you won't know them anymore. Let's not worry about this, folks. I want you to subscribe to my site. I'm going to be putting out a lot of videos about liberalism. Do me a favor. Let's stop preaching to the choir. Take my videos and share them with your liberal groups. If you don't have any liberal groups, find some. On Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, find liberal groups and share my videos with them. Let them argue with me. Let's stop preaching to the choir. Those few in the liberal communities who want a change in their life need to know more about us. And they will not hear about us from Comedy Central or CNN or some local Yoko entertainer on TV. They have to hear about us from us. So would you please subscribe at the bottom down here, but share my videos with those less fortunate, non-thinking liberals. Not this one. This won't matter, but the ones that I've put out in the past. And on my YouTube page, I have a couple of places I put most of my videos. Unshackled, for the black conservatives trying to leave the plantation. And you are to be free, for all of us who are trying to leave this dynamic control of our lives, liberalism. So share my videos, subscribe to my videos. I thank you for your support and for your love. And also, you may want to purchase my books. I have 6 books out. For liberals, it's okay to leave the plantation. It's a powerful brick to the head. But for you conservatives, you may want to understand how liberalism is defeated. I left liberalism in 1976, 1,000 years ago. And I was a really strong liberal leader, and I left. The other books, Tribalism, and the latest book coming out is a non-political book. It's about success, the 7 principles of success. So let's be friends. Subscribe, follow, but share. Share. This stress we're going through right now, folks, is manufactured, and I understand it's hurtful because it's frustrating, because you know we were right. Trump has done great things for America, and we should be proud of that, and we are, but the blind people can't see it. They cannot see it. He's lowered their taxes. He put more money in their pocket. He defended them overseas, a better trade. They know it, but they reject it. Understand, folks, about liberals. Understand it's about liberals. Understand this. It's not an argument about truth. It's not trying to convince them of the truth. It's not spending time debating them with the facts. It doesn't matter. It's never, ever worked for you. Never had that work for you. Never had the liberals say to you, oh, I hadn't thought about that. Gee, let me think about it. No, because the truth doesn't matter and facts do not matter. Please get that in your mind. They do not matter. Liberals know the economy is good. It doesn't matter. They know that the pay equation has gone up. They know the 401k has gone up. It does not matter. They know that they're more secure. The military is stronger. They know it. They deny the truth, knowing it is true. And they accept the lie, knowing it is a lie. They know they're believing in a lying system. It reminds me of the people of Jericho. When the spies came, Rahab told them, the men of the city, they know what you've done 40 years in the wilderness. They've seen what you've done. They know your God is a true and living God. They know. They've seen the pillar of fire, the tower of smoke. They've seen the water come out the rock. They've seen it. Every enemy that came against you, you defeated. They've seen the wall. They witnessed the splitting of the Jordan River. It wasn't a private event. But, she said, they believe that you got the real God with your back, but they still are going to fight against you. They will still fight against you. Knowing the truth wasn't enough. Stop trying to give liberals the truth. They're not going to digest it. They're not going to digest it. They still will stand on the walls of Jericho and come against you because that's their nature. Let's build our wall ourselves. Let's bring our enemies to come to us who want to come. But let's stop trying to be their friend. Let's stop trying to be their buddy. Let's stop trying to convince them. President Trump is in Italy right now, moralizing World War One veterans. Why can't we just talk to the enemy during World War One? Why can't we just go have a conversation with the Germans and explain to them why they're wrong? No. It took the U.S. military to show up in World War II. Why did we negotiate with Hitler about the Jews? We did. It's called the 101st Airborne. Yeah, we did that. We negotiated. That's how you win against folks who ignore the truth, know it is true, and accept the lie, knowing it's a lie. All right, folks, this is Mason Weaver. Share, subscribe. Let's join the team. We got some great things for you in the future, but you have to be able to move with us when we move. Because we live in this social media crap, man. This garbage, we're begging master to get our word out. Stay right, or be left. Eternity is a long time to be wrong. God bless you.